At 55 kilograms, the final X participant that we know is Cristel Rodriguez. She has had quite a run, won a U20 World Championship last year, then blitzed her way through the college season, had the super match with Katie Gomez that she won in the NAI championships, and now she's on top of the ladder at 55 kilograms. She won 4-1 over high school junior Everest Leydecker, who has really trended upward. She dominated her way through the U20 World Team Trials about 2.5 weeks ago. Now she reached the finals of the U.S. Open, which is a senior tournament. Beat Villascusa in the semifinals, who looked fantastic. As you said, looked great in the room, is our returning world team member at 55 kilograms. Tech Damani Jones, who's a two-time H-level world bronze medalist and a two-time national champion. So she looked fantastic. So you have two young stars there at 55 kilograms.
Yeah, I mean Rodriguez has had a phenomenal year. I thought Leydecker looked great. She's very long, very awkward style to wrestle against, and she knows how to wrestle to that style. She uses her body properly for that lanky style. Beating him, attacking Monty Jones, but Leydecker has a phenomenal lace, and I would add, she trains in the room with my daughter. So you had in the finals, you had 55, 59 because 57 was a forfeit, and then 62. So you had three valiant women back to back to back in the U.S. Open Finals. I think that's a tribute, to Angel Cejudo and Larkin and Kayla Miracle, who coaches the ladies, trains with my daughter. It's a good room, so I thought that's interesting. But Leydecker was exceptionally, impressive. And I'll be honest with you, I think she kind of got a little screwed in the finals. She was controlling ties and moving forward the whole match. Rodriguez never got cautioned or put on the clock. And, I'm not saying it would have changed the match, but who knows? I cannot believe that the ref, I'd say it was a theme throughout this tournament, in my opinion. I don't think the referees did a good job with passivity. I think there was they were putting people on the clock a lot slower than I believe they should have when somebody else was controlling center, pushing them forward. You know, I there was a bunch of matches that I noticed. I don't need to name them all, but I think that I would like to see what happened if he's put Rodriguez on the clock and the lead shrunk a little bit. Maybe she would have just opened up and scored again. I don't know, but tough weight class, phenomenal job by Leydecker, and I think the sky's the limit probably for her.
Abby Nettie lost her father 2 months ago.